Welcome back everyone to another Check Your Bulk common card video. Today we're going to be discussing some common cards that might be hiding in your bulk and you can actually trade them in for stuff you want. These are going to be common cards that are all worth $1 or more. So with that being said, let's take a look at our very first common card. And that common card is Obsidian Acolyte from Invasion. It is currently sitting at $4.41 for its market price, and its average price is $3.96. Now the reason why this card is so costly is due to its play in the competitive format, which is Pauper. It is seeing a ton of play in decks like Urza, Elves, and even Affinity. Next up is another white card from Invasion, it's Crimson Acolyte. It is currently sitting at $2.34 for its market price, and its average price is $2.35. Now this card also is seeing a ton of play in the competitive format, which is Pauper, which in case you didn't know is a format that is composed entirely of common cards. This card is seeing a lot of play in mono white aggro decks, Urza, Elves, and even Affinity decks in the Pauper format. And the next card on our list is Flaring Pain from Judgment. Another powerful common card that is currently sitting at $4.40 for its market price, and its average price is $5.20, and it's really been on the rise in the past month and a half, but it looks like it's slowing down a little bit. Now this card also sees a ton of play in the competitive format Pauper, in decks like Red Deck Wins, Storm Combo, Mono Red, and even Goblins decks. Next up on the list is Essence Warden from Planar Chaos. This card is currently sitting at $1.88 for its market price, and its average price is $2.10. Now this card did have quite a few printings, the Commander 2014 copy sitting at $2.90, the Commander Anthology copy sitting at $2.30, and the Commander Lord of the Rings copy sitting at $1.90, the dual decks of Johnny vs. Nicol Bolas sitting at $2.93, and the Mystery Booster version of the card sitting at $2.61. Now this card sees most of its play in the Commander format, and the commanders that utilize this card the most is Sam Loyal Attendant, who also pairs with Frodo Adventurous Hobbit. Next up here is a Murders at Karlov Manor common card, Pick Your Poison. Currently sitting at $2.26 for its market price, and its average price is $2.34. Now this card actually doesn't see a ton of play in the Pauper format. It actually sees most of its play in the modern format in decks like Zoo, Yawgmoth, Amulet Combo, Through the Breach, Golgari, and even Black-Green Death Shadow decks. However, also see some Pioneer play in Gruul Blitz. And the next common card here is Mir Enforcer from Mirrodin. This artifact creature Mir is currently sitting at $1.71 for its market price, and its average price is $1.43, and it's actually been on the rise over the past 3 weeks. It also had quite a few printings. The F&M promo copy is the most expensive, sitting at $8.76, the Modern Masters copy sitting at $1.13, the Modern Masters 2015 copy sitting at $1.18, and the Plane Chase copy sitting at $1.24. This card also sees a lot of play in the Pauper format and Grixis decks as well as Affinity, however also sees some Affinity play right now in the Modern format. Next card here is Slagworm Armor from Mirrodin. It is currently sitting at $1.54 for its market price, and its average price is $1.09. Now this card actually sees most of its play in the Commander format in decks like Arcadis the Strategist. Next up is another Mirrodin common card, Cart Clan Shaman, and it's currently sitting at $1.18 for its market price, and its average price is $1.46. Now this card actually does see most of its play in the Pauper format, in Goblins decks, Boros, and of course Affinity. Next up here is Wellwisher from Onslaught. This Onslaught common card is currently sitting at $1 for its market price, and its average price is exactly the same. It also had quite a few printings, like the Commander 2014 copy sitting at $1.14, the Commander Anthology copy sitting at $1.36, the Dual Decks Anthology copy sitting at $1.15, and the Dual Decks Elves vs. Goblins card sitting at $1.14, and the cheapest copy is the Mystery Booster one sitting at 99 cents. Now this card actually does see some Pauper play as well in Teamer decks. And the next common card here is an Urza Saga common, Exhume, and is currently sitting at $4.17 for its market price, and its average price is $4.46. Now this card had quite a few printings, the Battle Royale copy sitting at $5.32, the Jumpstart copy sitting at $4.66, and that is the most recent copy, and the Premium Deck Series Graveborn copy, which is foil, sitting at $6.31. Now this card sees a lot of play in the Legacy format in Jund decks as well as Reanimator, however also sees Pauper play in Abzan and Reanimator decks as well. And our last common card on our list today is Slippery Boggle from Eventide. It is currently sitting at $1.18 for its market price, and its average price is $1.33. Now this card did have one other printing from Ultimate Masters, currently sitting at $1.49, but it does also see some Pauper play in green-white auras, and of course in the modern format in Boggle's decks. Now let me know if there's any other common cards. I'm sure there are. I've covered them quite a few times in other videos, but let me know if there's any common cards that you think should have been on the list, and maybe I'll include them in the next Check Your Bulk video. I try to do these at least once a month to give you guys a nice mix of common cards that you guys can pick out in your bulk and perhaps trade at places like Card Kingdom. That's actually what I've been doing a lot lately. I've been bulking things up to actually bring to Card Kingdom, or I should say ship to Card Kingdom, because that would be a hell of a walk. And I'll trade it in for things that I might want in my Modern or Commander decks. With that being said, guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a like down below, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I will leave my patrons here at the end to complete the video. Okay guys, I'll see you in the next one. Being a patron will help me produce more market movers and add to the funds that I will use for my random buys, and also to my coffee fund, because I drink a lot of coffee for these videos. And here you can see a link below in the description that will give you all the tiers and what you get in each tier, so I hope you guys click and think about joining, and with that, I'll see you next video. Think about supporting the channel in that way. If not, subscribe, like, leave a comment, and I will see you again in the next video.